for the time. I think I will also welcome our current student from Vietnam. Trang, are you here? So that she can start her part of presentation.
Yes, I am here. Hello, everyone.
Great. Hello. Hello, Trang. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for
It's my pleasure.
your valuable time. I'm sure you have a very busy class too.
Thank you. Don't worry. One moment, I'm gonna share my window. My name is Trang, and I am the current student of the Master in Financial Risk Management program. And today, I hope that my sharing will, at some point, to help you make decision about choosing a master's degree in Italy. And about my motivation, why I chose the program in risk management. As a person who have some working experience before, I wanted to advance my career in the financial industry and specializing in risk management. So I wanted to find a program that has a full focus on all the aspects of risk. And that's why I chose the program. And after learning for 6 months, and my view about risk changed. Firstly, risk is not the set of metrics, but all risks are connected, and the financial industry and also other industries, they changes rapidly every day with all the uncertainties in the world today. So you have to also pay attention to emerging risks from sustainability, operational, digital transformation, cyber, for example. And also, secondly, I have the chance to have a view to the European market, which is one of the most mature market with very strict regulations and operations. And to cover those aspects, I think the program has done a very good job to cover those aspects, including the teaching methods, which is the combination of theory with the case studies during the class. You can have the chance to calculate the risk yourself. And for example, you also have the opportunity to look at the leading consulting firms, the big fours, their methodology to assess the risk and how they calculate the risk, how they adapt the leading practices to apply to their clients. And also you can have the chance to do the group projects, which you may have the chance to build your regression model, to build your risk categories when assessing credit risks, for example. And what a bit surprising about the course is that the name is the financial risk management, but the course also has a few classes about operational risks, which is non-financial. And the class also emerging risks, for example, the ESG, the climate risk, cyber risk, model risks, which is very important because all risks are connected and you cannot assess one risk individually. Each risk will affect the other risk. And also the professors, you will not only have professors from academia side, but you also have the guest speakers, the heads, the specialists from leading businesses, some leading banks in Italy, for example, Intesa, UniCredit. And as I mentioned before, the big four consulting firms, PwC, EY, KPMG, and they are very, very friendly and they're willing to support you anytime. So about the international environment, our cohort has people, students from all around the world, literally. They're from Africa, Asia, India, Libya, Bosnia, everywhere. And you can also have the chance to study with some other programs, for example, the quantitative finance, the MBA, because we will have some courses together, mostly the soft skill courses and maybe some digital transformation courses. The soft skill here, you will have negotiation, leadership, and actually our course and the fintech course have quite a lot of classes together. For example, including the corporate finance, the fintech in banking, quantitative methods. We work quite closely to each other, so you can also have a view at the digital transformation, how the technology and the finance combine in today's world. And for the career preparation, the course has mandatory internship and mandatory project work, which is the thesis. You'll have to defend it at the end of the course. And for the mandatory internship, you will have the support from the university from day one, from the orientation session, day one. And they will operate career coaching sessions. They will help you with resume, mock interviews, some tips to find opportunities, some tips to do the interview. And they will gather your CVs into a CV book and they will send to the university's partners. But an early warning is that we have the language barrier and the work permit. So my advice is you should prepare your Italian skill to some extent beforehand, before you come to Italy. And for the work permit, there are also some platforms that you can find opportunities from, and they will handle the papers for you, like Erasmus, Isaac, for example. And about life in Milan, these are the photos I took during my time in Milan, and I had a very fun time here. Of course, there are big changes. Like for the first months, I was very busy to adapt the new life first. Suddenly, I have to walk everywhere. Of course, the city has public transportation, but I mean, the culture in Vietnam is that we use the motorbikes to travel everywhere. But now, the big thing is Euro countries, they encourage people to walk. So I think this is a good thing because I love walking now. And then the other thing is I cannot eat outside often, maybe just once, twice a month. So always cooking, cleaning the house, like busy with studying and the houseworks all day. But it's fun. It's fun. You will get used to it. And after a month, I think after a month, everything will be fine. So to conclude my sharing, before we go to the Q&A section, I have some advices for you, which is first, as I mentioned, the language preparation. And second, being ready for the intensive schedule and group project load, because it's a lot. And you have to do project works and exams parallelly, simultaneously. So you have to study theories, the formulas, and also doing the project works, prepare yourself for that workload. And then, as I mentioned, actively searching for job opportunities and use your career services as early as possible so that you can leverage my help. Thank you. This is the end of my sharing.
Thank you very much, Tom. I find it very interesting, fun, and really it's different, the voice from a student than, for example, from me that I lived in Italy more than 10 years. And now I'm looking from your perspective. It's so true that Europe cities encourage people to walk more. And it's nice walk though. You can pass by museum, like boutiques or showrooms. So you will enjoy the walking here. Now I encourage you to ask questions. Move to the last.
I think I see a question here. Does the school help us to arrange the accommodation, or I have to arrange it by myself? About a few months before the school starts, maybe around March or April or May, during those periods, the school will start in early October, and I think latest in April or May, the school will send you a list of accommodations available, some websites you can look for available houses in the city. And my accommodation now is actually one of the sites that the universe sent us. And after that, you have to deal with the accommodation yourself. The school would just only send you the list.
Is it like a student's residence or?
Yes, it's like a student resident. I recommend you to stay in the student residence because you may not have access to the house here. You cannot check the house, the credibility. You always try to avoid the scams. So maybe the student residence for the first few months will be a better choice.
Yes. Maybe after 3-6 months, you can also look for some local agent or get some recommendation from your friends, that people you know.
Yes.
Yes, but for the first period, you will be supported by our housing department.
Yes.
Any other question? So do students need to apply for internship programs? And will the school support us in finding internship opportunities? What is your experience?
For my program, the financial risk management program, the internship is mandatory. You have to do the internship to graduate. But for example, as mentioned before, we also study very closely with the fintech program, and the internship is not mandatory for them. They don't have to do the internship. They can do it or not, it's their choice. But for the financial risk management, you have to do it to graduate, along with the project work, which is the thesis. So the fact is that you can do the internship anywhere, not only in Italy. You can come back to Southeast Asia, to Vietnam to do the internship, no problem. And the school will support you finding the internship opportunities, but I think you should actively searching for the opportunities, like when the year starts, I think, when the school starts. Because the university will help us in terms of sending the CV to the university's partners, some banks and consulting firms, for example. But I'm not sure if they can, but for sure they cannot help us to guarantee that you will have the internship here. So you still have to search for yourself also.
So the school will help you to connect with them by sending CVs or arrange some interviews?
I think if the company likes your CV, they will arrange some interviews.
I see.
Yes.
So the school will help you to connect, but then you still need to get through the selection process.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I hope this question answered. This answer helped your question. May I ask, with the given schedule, would it be possible to do a part-time job? Good question, Michaela.
For me, it's not possible. But for some people, it may be possible. It depends. Like, because I told you, I don't eat outside. I cook myself. So it's like living alone. You have to manage everything by your own. So I think you spend from 9 to 5 at school and then come back, rest a bit, and then cooking dinner, and then do the homework, maybe do the project work. So for me, there's no time to do a part-time job. Maybe you can find some time to do the part-time job from October until, I don't know, November. But it's a very short time because the school starts from October, but then November you already have some first exams. So actually it's very intensive, and I don't recommend having a part-time job because the sessions will end very early, like in March or April. So actually you will not spend a whole year studying, so don't worry.
Thank you for this very honest answer.
Yeah.
Just to add one information, it is legal, so it is allowed to do part-time job 20 hours per week. But then, as Trang said, it depends on how much time you have after your class.
And the class schedules can be changed suddenly. For example, if the professor is sick or the professor is busy with something else and he or she cannot present, so your schedules will be changed. And so I think the university also recommends you to be prepared, to be available from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 5, because it's a full-time program.
Yes, exactly. And
Yes.
it's just about a few months, not even a year. So maybe it's better to dedicate this time of your life to study. Okay.
It's very fast.
Yes. I felt like I just welcomed these new students, and now I'm already in the phase of saying goodbye. I even received the email from the school with the goodbye party. Let's give a big applause and thanks to Trang for your time and for your very useful insights. I hope you have a good day and continue your good study.
Thank you.
And I see you in campus.
Thank you. I'll see you someday. Thank you so much.
You.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.